I met the most incredibly optimistic and positive person recently, and you'd never know what she did for a living. Her name is Candice, and she works at the coroner's office here in Las Vegas. We have two coroner's offices in the state of Nevada, and she gave the Leadership Las Vegas class a tour of the coroner's office and gave a presentation about the statistics about death in Las Vegas. There are about 20,000 cases of death in Las Vegas that go through the coroner's office. And that means, 10 to 12 cases a day on average. And then that number goes high in the summertime. And as I'm listening to her, she was so energetic and so positive and so impactful because she had passion for her job. And I got to thinking, why and how are you so amazingly positive when you are surrounded by death on a daily basis? And her answer was amazing. She said, it's all about perspective. I mean, when someone cuts me off in traffic, I think, hey, it's not death. And I thought, what a great message for today's Front Row Friday is to put into perspective your life. And maybe if you are feeling negative, or if you're feeling down, or if you're feeling stuck, maybe it's time to just stop and have a perspective shift. And maybe just think about, what do you enjoy about your job? What are you passionate about your job or your relationship or your living situation? Maybe make a list of those things that you're super grateful for. What I started to do recently is, before I get out of bed, I start my gratitude journal. Before I look at my phone, before I look at emails or texts that come through, I focus on, what am I grateful for? And it reminds me of the day before, what happened the day before that I wanted to make sure I remember. And what that has done for me is it helps spark my day with positive energy. So, what can you do on this Front Row Friday to be more like Candace, to be more optimistic and joy filled when you're thinking about your job and your life? And hopefully, you can put into perspective things that make you feel grateful so that you can have a front row day. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.